well, he's as phony as a $3 bill. He would not. Everybody has to understand that Glenn Beck would not be on national television if he was telling the truth. So basically, he's going to say some things that are absolutely right, you agree with, but that's the old bait-and-switch technique. He gets in there, he gets your confidence, and then he gives you a lot of information that is frankly not true. And that's why I think people look to you for leadership. They look to you for reliable information. I appreciate so much you're getting that information out, and you must be ruffling a lot of feathers because you're getting so much opposition. People are saying, you've got to get that guy off the air. They're saying that locally here in Santa Cruz. And, of course, hopefully our station manager is going to have the courage to keep you on. But so people are beginning to wake up. I've been at this for 47 years, and we are seeing more people upset now, and especially when they're threatening our healthcare workers being fired. And let me say that the healthcare workers who are there, just tell them, if you fire me, and I'm going to sue you, and I will tell any of them, I'll come back and testify you. First of all, you do not need to take the shot, because by the time they have the vaccine for the H1N1 influenza virus, why, the epidemic is going to be just about over. It's already peaking out as we speak today. But they've got 195 million doses of the vaccine. What are they going to do with it? They've got to give it to the people. That's why they want to double up on the amount of mercury they're going to give to our children. Every child less than 10 years of age, they want to give them not one but 2 swine flu shots.
Doctor, absolutely. And the key point you make here from the CDC's own website is it's now going to be peaking in the next couple of weeks. Why then, for something incredibly mild, are they doing this? They're just fear-mongering this event to be able to expand their control. But going back to radio stations, plug the local station I'm on.
It's Komy, K-O-M-Y, here in the Monterey Bay area, and they're doing a great job of getting your information out. And I hear, but very, very few people object to it. Most people really appreciate what you're saying. And I know.
I know that MZ, the owner of those stations, has had me on 2 different ones.
Right.
And I know it's been very popular, but he has said there are people viciously, a minority, saying, get me off. I want to explain something to those people. 10 years ago, or about 9 years ago, I was offered a national radio slot. I was told I would be the next Glenn Beck. Glenn Beck wasn't on the scene yet. They said, we need a young Rush Limbaugh, no more New World Order, no more Federal Reserve. You reach out and grab people on the radio. But of course, as a journalist, they said, this is a private meeting. You're not going to discuss this, non-disclosure, but this is the offer. And then I had some other offers along the road. And if I wanted to be on 500, 600 radio stations and be making $50 million a year like Glenn Beck or Rush Limbaugh, I could have done it. The money means nothing. When you know they're putting cancer viruses in vaccines, when you know they've designed the plastics to leach injured estrogen mimickers on record, that's BBC Today, to sterilize you, when you know you have no future, why would I take $50 million and go live in a mansion and sit there and lie to people all day? The truth is what matters. We have no future. This is a cold-blooded killing machine. This isn't just some boss hog offering me $50 million to hang out with him and Roscoe Pico train. There's no survival. This is making a deal with the devil. Daryl Rundis, a friend of mine, Dr. Monteith, always gives the analogy of, for selling out, if I offered you $1,000 for your eyes, would you take it, Dr. Monteith?
Absolutely not.
Okay. What if I offered you? What if I offered you $1 million or $1 billion?
Nothing, because freedom is the most important thing we have.
Your eyes, exactly. So, to finish the statement, your eyes are just a window to the soul. How much money would I take for my soul? So, folks, you don't hurt me when you get me taken off the air. You hurt yourselves. I've told you the truth. It hurts me at a level of wanting to reach new people to warn them, for all those women listening who can go Google Gardasil deaths and find out how many people it's killing so they don't kill their daughter or maim them. So when you try to take me off the air, it is on you murdering those young girls. And if you want that on your soul, my God, just be forewarned. So I want to make that clear, that there's nothing I'd like better, Dr. Monteith, than to quit this show and stop doing this. This is a burden. And so people that think they get me by attacking me or lying about me or doing that, and they attack the station owners that have courage to put me on. You folks don't even know where I'm coming from, and so I just feel sorry for you. Dr. Monteith, go ahead.
Well, I admire what you do, Alex, and you do it so well. You do it better than anybody else I know because you speak with it intensity. People have to understand, as Alex said, first of all, the H1N1 infection, swine flu, is a very mild disease. In fact, in the initial study that they did over in Australia, where they actually, this is the study published in the New England Journal of Medicine on the 10th of September, and this is the vaccine trial that they're using to justify using the vaccine in the United States. Only they tested an entirely different vaccine in Australia, the one that had the adjuvant in it, the squalene adjuvant. But what was really so interesting about the study, although they didn't play it up, was that they got all these people recruited. They wanted to get the study done as quickly as they could, so they tested all of them ahead of time to see if they had antibodies to the infection, to the swine flu infection, because of course they wanted, they figured probably one or two of them would have. They found that 14% of one group already been infected, and 39% of another group had already been infected. In other words, they were already immune to the disease, and all they could accomplish by giving them, the vaccine was going to boost their immunity to the disease they were already immune to. Most of the people in the United States have had this disease already, but they can't let them know. They got 195 million doses of the vaccine.
Stay there. Got a break.